Hello. Please. हेलो ଯାଉ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦର୍ଶକ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆଜି ଭରପୁର ଦର୍ଶକ ଆଉ କାଲି ପ୍ରଚାର ଗାଡ଼ି ବୁଲିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆମର ଏତିକି ଯେ ଆଜି ଉନ୍ନତି ହେଇଛି ଦର୍ଶକ ସଂଖ୍ୟା ଆଜି ଟିକେ ବଢ଼ିଛନ୍ତି। एक स्कूटी चाबी आम आसोसिएशन निकट में जड़े भद्र व्यक्ति आमको देती गाड़ी नंबर 5144 बैगिणिया रंगर स्कूटी चाबी एक्टिवा गाड़ी जदि कौ सहज व्यक्ति हजि थाए ताल आम आसोसिएशन निकट नहीं जापर।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Group B clash between Bargarh and Koraput of the Sahani Cup 2023, hosted by the Football Association of Odisha. This promises to be a high clash game with stakes high for both the teams. Join us around for the kickoff in a short time. Both the captains having their customary chat with the referee before the game, promising to play it in the spirit of it. And we see the toss being taken now very seriously with both sides choosing between kickoff and the court. Final formalities taking place on the field, and we are just moments away from the kickoff. Here we have the starting lineup of Bargarh on your screen. And now Koraput, clad in yellow and yellow, have their lineups on the screen for you. Both the sides gather for one final huddle before the real game. It is exciting to get the words of the captain and the coach right into their brains and have their all on the field. Now the referee is checking all the formalities. Everything is underway, and we are about to go off at the OTM ground. Here goes the start whistle, and off we go in the Group B encounter between Bargarh and Koraput. Attacking in white and black from left to right of your screen is Bargarh, and attacking in all yellow from right to left of your screen is Koraput. We know the scenario of the group. I'd like to summarize it for you. Bargarh have played one and won one, and this being a unique group with only three teams, Bargarh know that they have to avoid defeat to progress to the next round as group winners. Meanwhile, Koraput know that there is no margin for error. They have played one and drawn one, and now they need to take all 3 points to have a chance to progress to the next round. The ball being snatched away by Bargarh's midfield. It's a heavy through ball, and the goalkeeper comes out sweeping off his line to clear it away. Koraput laxed and caught on the ball by Bargarh, who launched a counter-attack immediately. First foul of the game called by referee in favor of Bargarh. In a short tournament, it is important that you take your chances. Koraput last time had their chances. They missed a penalty and went on to draw 1-1 against Ganjam. And this time, they must know that they can't have any more chances to waste. Here goes the through ball out to the left flank. Can the winger keep it in? It's a long race, but he wins it. Excitingly puts it in. He has options in the box. What will he choose? Playing on the edge of the box, trying to beat their man, but it's a good challenge coming in from Bargarh. They fly away on the counter. There goes the ball down the wing. The centre back locked in the challenge with the attacker. And finally shields it out. Is it a goal kick? Yes, it is. Good defending there. Kept track of his man. Barged away, jockeyed him away, and made sure that the ball rolls out for a goal kick. Bargarh have played 1-1-1, so they just need to avoid defeat. A draw and a win is fine for them. What will their intent be? A heavy touch of the goal kick means that the possession goes out of the way. Koraput with the early throw in. Or deflections, getting the ball in favor of Bargarh and before they finally win a throw. It's a long throw in taken. It's a solid start by both the sides. Koraput not afraid to win their challenges. The defenders are going physical with the strikers, making sure that they win the tackles. Using the body to shield the ball well. Down the right flank. Hopeful ball into the box. It's going to be an easy claim for the keeper. It wouldn't have mattered anyways as the referee has raised his flag for offside. A long goal kick coming in from the goalkeeper. Challenging for the defenders, but they do deal well with it. Nimble touch taken with the ball being stolen away by Koraput. Left-footed strike into the center of the box. Cleared away by the defender twice. The same man had to be alert as he heads it safely to his goalkeeper the second time of asking. He blocked the shot first. His clearance went straight to the opposition and the header coming in was deflected back to his goalkeeper. A first shot on target, or sort of, considering that it has come from their own defender. Koraput use both the flanks efficiently. They've already launched one attack down the left flank and now are riding the right flank repeatedly. The referee calls it a foul and a free kick in a good attacking position for Koraput. A good chance to get the ball in. Can they do some damage? Can they make the fast start count? They're urging the centre backs to go forward. It might be a risky plot, but the ball in is a poor one, cleared easily by the first man. And they lose the ball. Bargarh have it on the counter again. Heavily outnumbered in attack as they lose the ball back to Koraput. Counter press coming in from the attackers trying to win the ball, but they can't do so. And Bargarh have the possession. Going long down the flank. Appeals for offside, but the referee turns deaf eye. It's a deflection and corner for Bargarh. First one of the game. Bargarh have only one clear strategy. They're going long every time they get the ball, trying to extract errors out of the opposition defense. But this time they're fortunate to win a corner. Koraput have opted for man-to-man marking, no spaces being left, no man being left free in the box. It's going to be a right foot in-swinging corner. Can Bargarh make good use of it? They go short incredibly. First touch being heavy and the cross being launched into the box. Easily repelled away by the defense. A good chance to test the opposition early, but they have tried something straight out of the training ground and it just doesn't come off for Bargarh as they waste the first corner of the game. Cross hooked into the box. The winger has timed his run a little late as the referee raises his offside flag. Short goal kick taken to the fullback. Scoops it in the air, hoping for his teammate there. But luckily, he has the ball back to him. A challenging ball for the goalkeeper, but he deals well with the situation. That's a lovely first touch of his thigh. And make sure that he sticks the ball to him. It's a loose ball for the goalkeeper. He comes out and meets it, clears it first time of asking. Koraput are trying to increase the pressure on Bargarh's goal. But they end up losing the ball under pressure. Hoof towards the upper half of the field. The first ball being won by Koraput, who also make sure that they have the second ball, but the pass is a stray one leading to Bargarh throw. Players disappointed with the pass they got after the aerial duel was won. It's very common for players to express their frustrations out on the field, but they must also make sure that they keep their emotions in check and must get on with the game quickly. There is no time simply to waste around. Bargarh playing around the pair back, trying to get out of the defensive shell. Another challenging ball. The goalkeeper comes all the way out to meet it. Both sides resorting to early long balls in the early phase of the game. There goes one more. This time the striker wins his duel. He's through on goal. The goalkeeper comes out again successfully. Such a fast-paced game this is becoming. Another long ball being deflected out by the centre backs, who sticks a leg out. Ball ricocheting off the Koraput attacker out for a Bargarh throw. Koraput's goalkeeper had to be sharp. It's the second or third time he has come out to sweep some long balls that have gone in behind his defense. There goes a simple through ball. It's a lovely challenge from the Koraput defender, but they can't make the ball stick. Ball down the flank. The referee keeps his flag down. They have an advantage now. Gets the cross in. It's an important intervention from the defender who missed his first header but was there to block the header of the second time of asking. Another corner for Bargarh. It's a goal kick. Looks like the ball has ricocheted off of the Bargarh attacker. Players trying to keep the ball in place, but it just doesn't stick to the feet. Koraput trying to find their long passing options again, but are unable to do so. On the center circle, flicked away from the teammate, but Bargarh are there to intercept the ball. Ball being pretty much played in the middle third of both the sides. Few scrappy passes, challenges all over the midfield, and that's a good knock away from the winger, stolen away and knocking down the touchline. Can he find the cross? He does fire it in, but that's easily cleared by the centre backs of Bargarh, who can launch a counter of their own. Koraput throwing bodies forward. Now they need it desperately back in defense down the left flank. Striker peeling away out wide, showing his wide range of footwork as he gets the ball snatched away from him for a throw. Both sides being locked in a midfield duel before just seconds later, and we have a cross or shot on goal. Such has been the nature of the game. Long balls and slick through balls, trying to pick defenses. It's going to be a throw in for Bargarh yet again. Ball being chested down, contested on the wing, and the referee deems that the flailing arm has caught the Koraput defender and gives them a free kick. Another long ball, and again the same goalkeeper of Koraput. He must be the most involved player of all the 22 on the pitch. Has been very active, coming out and claiming balls, loose balls, sweeping them around. Calls coming in from everywhere, asking for passes, asking for crosses, but it's simply not happening. Both sides being very strong defensively in the middle of the pitch. There goes a loose ball where the defender has caught the attacker. Both sides are unable to take much possession and control the ball, savor the ball and attack the other's goal. It's been a frenzy game being played in the middle. Bargarh gave the ball away unnecessarily to Koraput. Can they counter clinically? Spread to the left flank. Calls for aram se coming from both the coaches. They want the play to be slowed down. It's happening at an incredible pace, and the goalkeeper slashes his clearance straight to Bargarh. Can they go for goal? Well cleared by the centre back. But the ball is in dangerous territory. A shot being taken on the half turn. Not much power behind it. Not much sting to hurt the goalkeeper. Straight at him. You have to really test the goalkeepers in their full strength. Few long teasing balls and shots straight at them are all we have seen in the first 15 minutes. Bargarh again, growing into the game strongly. Koraput intercepted and win it back. Appeals for an offside, and he is offside. Centre back's defensive clearance leading straight to an attack. The defense was worried straight away and were appealing for help, and the assistant referee has granted them their favor. That's a brilliant header coming in from the back. A strong header trying to clear the long ball, and he has played through his striker, who just fails to time his run on time. Koraput have the ball again. On the left flank with the number 9. Good pass around the corner, out wide. Spread to the winger. He makes his way into the box, goes for a cross. The ball is still loose, and it's a brilliant finish on the volley. Koraput take the lead against the run of the play. Bargarh have been doing the good things, but it's Koraput who have taken the lead. Fine ball down the flank. The keeper was forced to make a parry, and the rebound was slashed in by the striker of Koraput, who take the early lead in the 15th minute. They have made life much easier for them. Just like the previous game, they have taken the early lead, but this time can they keep hold of it? And now Bargarh are required to play out of their skin. They have to come out of the defensive shell because they need a result. They need a draw or a win. Because as things stand, Koraput go through as the winners of the group. The stakes are just even higher right now than what it was 15 minutes ago. One clinical attack from Koraput was all it taken. Peeling down the wing, a stinging cross to the goalkeeper who parried it out as Prashant Srihari volleys the ball into the back of the net on the rebound. Bargarh are yet to savor, are yet to slow down the pace of the game. They're getting caught offside again and again. Credit to the Koraput defense as well, holding their line together. All the defenders in sync. That's a poor pass from the free kick there. Going for goal. Trying to catch the goalkeeper. He makes a meal of it. He misses it the first time. But luckily, the ball bounces around for him the second time of asking. Just needlessly given away as he took the free kick from an offside offense. Bargarh getting on the end of the long balls but unable to make them stick. Fine dribbling in tight spaces. Koraput have the ball again. The ball being shifted to the right flank. But they can't keep it. Ball being flicked into the middle. A challenging situation. Koraput have won the first and second balls well. But it comes back straight to Bargarh. Is it a foul? Yes. The referee has blown his whistle and has given a free kick in a very good area for Bargarh. The centre back lunging to win the challenge but catches the man instead of the ball. From a promising situation just some 20 yards or so from the goal, Bargarh can truly worry the opposition goalkeeper. They have taken a corner very shortly and have wasted that opportunity. They can't let this go to waste, especially knowing that they need a goal right now. They take the free kick quickly as well, and it has come to Wayne. It was a poor pass going straight to the Koraput player who cleared the lines. Is he onside? Yes, he is. The cross being launched into the middle. Koraput's goalkeeper comes out and claims it successfully. Very good goalkeeping, you have to say. It's been a strange game for Bargarh. They have had their training ground practices, yes, but it's not translating onto the pitch. Both the free kick and corner kick being wasted twice. They're trying to be smart, street smart, and catch Koraput out. But both the times they failed miserably. Koraput have the ball down the left flank and it goes down the wing again. Winger using his body well to his advantage. Short body, agile turn. Bargarh being pressed relentlessly by two men down the flank. Played out from the flank. Well kept in by the striker, but he can't make it stick, unfortunately. Ball being given away to Koraput. Now this time down the right flank. The winger does keep it in. He's looking for support. He has players around the center of the box, but the ball goes central as he slightly overhits the pass. Full back of Koraput. Tries to find the long ball, doesn't hit it sweetly. And Bargarh's goalkeeper catches it easily. Who's going long yet again? Centre backs of Koraput have been a defensive wall. They've won so many duels in this game already. Yes, there has been an odd foul, but they have dominated the aerial battles. Ball snatched away. But luckily, it goes straight to Bargarh's defense. Another diagonal pass. Well dealt away by the centre back, but it's a shot and just goes wide. Chested head back straight to Bargarh's forward, who strikes one from the outside of the box to the right of the post. Had the goalkeeper worried, but he was happy to see it go wide of his post. Well plugged out of Sky, and there's a foul over there, but the referee is playing advantage. Koraput would be glad with the decision. Trying to manipulate space, trying to be too clever there, didn't release the ball, was forged out with it. Bargarh have the ball with them. Superb run coming in through the wing. The winger keeps it. He has an overlapper outside of him for support, who seeks him. exchanging passes through the center of the pitch, gets kicked on the shin, and they win a free kick again. This time, it's too far from the goal. There will definitely be a cross in to challenge the goalkeepers and the defense. Koraput's defense have won all their aerial duels properly. Can they do it one more time? Can they be third time lucky? They've wasted a corner, they've wasted a free kick, but this time they can't let it go to waste. The referee asking the blocker to give some space to the taker there. A late run from the centre back going towards the box. This time ball launched into it. Header well won by Koraput, but it goes straight to the striker and it's 1-1. Another terrific finish. It looks like the Koraput defender has won the header, but the rebound goes straight to the striker, and Bargarh have their equalizer. It's 1-1 as we approach the end of the first quarter at the OTM ground. This is what happens when you threateningly take your corners and free kicks. Dangerous cross into the... There goes an attempt on goal straight from kickoff. But the player's even ready over there. Looks like the ball has gone out straight for goal kick. Too street smart this is from Koraput, going for goal from kickoff. Trying to catch the goalkeeper out, but have instead have to defend themselves again. Coming to the goal, Bargarh had a good free kick in, forced the defender to clear, and his clearance was rash and it went to the unmarked man on the edge of the box, who fired his volley home to equalize the game. We're back all square at 1-1. Exciting clash. The first quarter produced 2 goals. What do we have in store for the second quarter of the half? Defender trying to shield the ball away from the defense. It's a sloppy touch by the centre back. Bargarh coming through on goal. Heavy touch taking him wide. Gets the cross in. There is a man on the edge of the box who lays it off for another strike. Deflected off the man. There goes another strike. Deflected out for a corner. Bargarh are trying to get the winner now. An error from the Koraput centre back starts the attack, and they keep on going, piling with shots on Koraput's goal, winning themselves a corner. Now they have seen what good set pieces can do. Will they have a dangerous cross in again? Because they have to. Short corner didn't work out the last time, but the long free kick has. So make use of it. Go long, ask questions of the defenders. What can they do? And in swinging corner, tougher for the goalkeepers. There goes the cross towards the penalty spot. On the edge of the box, Bargarh have it. Recycling it early, but have given away. Koraput on the break. 1v1. Oh yeah, nobody in support. That was a desperate kick trying to find a striker on his weak foot, but he can't. Pressure put by Koraput, meaning that they win the throw. Francis Lakra was the man who stabbed home from close range for the equalizer of the game. Referee informs that there will be a short drinks break in the hot scorching summer in Odisha. It's important, tired legs, it's important that the players stay hydrated for the duration of the game so that the quality doesn't drop anywhere. Summarizing the first quarter of the game, it's been a good watch of football. Bargarh kicked off and played on the counter initially, but then Koraput were put under pressure as Bargarh started going strong. It was one rare attack down the left for Koraput as they scored the opener of the game. Koraput didn't stay ahead for long. Bargarh tried knocking on their goal. They finally won a free kick which was played into the box. A dangerous clearance, and then Bargarh had their goal from a half volley inside the box. It's all square 1-1. Join us shortly as the players resume from their water break. Here we are, players being back to their positions. Just a 30-second break, but the referees are keen to get the thing started quickly again. These are the fine stoppages in play where the coaches try to get some tactical impetus to their players on how to deal with situations, what is happening on the field. They try to get closer to their players and make all the important switches. Logged in aerial duel. Bargarh striker heads the ball out of play. Both feet coming together, and the referee deems that Bargarh player has committed the foul. Koraput have a free kick. Throw in, says the referee, not a foul according to him. Even the player thought it was going to be a free kick. And the centre backs made their way forward for the free kick. Loose bouncing ball being taken on the long pass. Bargarh win the ball back courtesy of the high press, trying to release the winger down the flank. He does get there. He has pressure from the defender, trying to turn it in. But the defense doubled up on him to win the ball back. Good defending from Koraput, defending as a unit. One man jockeying the striker on the ball and the other just coming to nick the ball off him. It looks like the ball has struck the attacker and is down in some pain. Good sportsmanship on display there, the defender coming to the aid of his opponent. Playing fair in any situation is what we all expect to see on the ground from the players. Very, very good sportsmanship. Now, as soon as it is over, they're back to marking each other and getting at each other's throats once the whistle is blown. Bargarh keeping the ball before the centre back goes long. The goalkeeper coming out again. It's in his box and he uses his hand to just punch it away. It's a weak punch, but it's lucky that he's found his teammate and not the opponent. Good touch there. Fine touches from the midfielder. In a tight space, he was locked between two men, but he made sure that he retains the ball and comes away with it. Trying to go long, and they do go long. Centre back hashes it long again. Out for a Bargarh throw. Fullback being put under immense pressure. Ball goes out, and Koraput win the ball, courtesy of throw-in. Runners drifting into the center. He has runners on the left and right, but too strong of a run from the right means sure that they can't trap the ball. Appeals for a handball, and yes, it has struck the arm. Outstretched arm. Handball anywhere it happens, whether intentional or not, is a foul in the game, except the penalty box. Bargarh trying to take another long ball and catch Koraput defense out, but sharp defending this time. Cool under pressure there. He was being pressured from defender under two different channels, and now the flag stays down the right flank. Bargarh, a tough ask for the winger to keep it in, and he just loses the race. Earlier, the defender was pressed from two different channels. He just chopped the ball away from both the defenders before firing a superb long ball. Just a bit too strong for the winger. Koraput having the ball, passing it along their backline. It's been a two-man press from Bargarh trying to win the ball back. They've been strong in midfield. This time a rash clearance from the centre back, hoping that he could find some of his attackers, but he just kicks it straight out of play. While it comes to the press from Koraput, they're pressing threes, they're pressing in threes. The three-prong front line is just pressurizing the Bargarh's defense. But Bargarh are only pressing Koraput's defense with two men up front. And hence they have a numerical advantage in midfield and are able to win their challenges. Beyond their front line, Koraput's midfield is short of a man. They're getting overwhelmed in the middle. They are missing a strong man to link the attack and defense. As a result, they're just going long again and again, losing the possession. Striker winning the aerial duel, but the second ball goes away from him. The attacker jumped onto the defender, but the referee makes sure that his call is heard and lets the player know that it was a foul. Koraput's player down on the field, requiring medical attention. The referee wants to resume the play with a drop kick. Bargarh won the ball to them as they had it earlier. Are they going to get it? And yes, they do. Trying a lob into the box. Needs action. And the Koraput defender kicks it out of play. A subdued phase of the game. There have been frantic attacks around that 15 to 20 minute mark, and after both teams got their goals, they've just settled. They're just in for a spar before going all heavy again. The end of the first half might provide the much needed spark we have in the game, but right now it's just going at a mediocre pace. Bargarh have a corner. It's a good delivery. Goalkeeper comes out and punches it. Can Koraput latch onto it? Yes, they do. Chance of a counter. Now the run goes from the winger. He's not noted by his striker. Bargarh get the bodies back meanwhile. A superb pass to the right flank, cut out by the defense. Spreading it out wide. Bargarh on their left flank. Get the ball forward. It's still in play. Winger on it. Trying to get the cross. It's deflected and out for another corner. They've had their fair share of corners. They've been trying to get the go-ahead goal from a corner, but the goalkeeper of Koraput has been active. Just a minute or so ago, he came out and punched it well. What will he do this time? A long run up for an in-swinging corner. 3 men in the box. Each being marked tightly. But again, the goalkeeper is there to claim it successfully. The delivery has to be better, I'm afraid. Not challenging the goalkeeper much. To lose ball, the defense switched off for a moment, but Koraput latch onto it. Down the right flank. Beats his man. Turning and twisting, but the defender makes sure that he has the final say, gets the ball again. Going long from the back. But a pass in vain. Koraput cleared it out for a throw-in. It was a weird switch off from the Bargarh defense. Koraput ran in behind, but the fullback, after losing the initial duel, made sure that he stuck a foot and won the challenge there. Another injury concern for Bargarh, requiring medical attention and the play to be stopped for a short while. And now back in Bargarh's attacking half, where they can resume the game with a long throw in. On the left flank, ball well maneuvered by the winger, desperately asking for a foul and not getting anything from the referee. Tightly marked by his defender, close to him. Time and space for the midfielder, but he'll just go for a short pass on the flank. To the centre, well pressed by Koraput. Not giving any spaces for Bargarh to expose. There goes the long ball, flick on one by the striker. But defense is sharp and get it away. But Bargarh down the flank again. Header into the middle. That's straight down the goalkeeper's throat. That's a fine attempt from Bargarh. Cross coming in, and the striker free on the penalty box. Heads it, but the goalkeeper has a comfortable save over there. It's been all in Bargarh's favour the last 15-20 minutes or so. Koraput are forced to play on the counter. Header well won by the defender. Can it be kept in play? No, it hasn't. Koraput are trying to play out of the back and losing the ball immediately again and again to Bargarh, allowing Bargarh to enjoy a good spell of possession. And even now they've given away possession from a throw-in very cheaply. We enter the final 5 minutes of the half. Bargarh would be determined to take a lead with them into the half-time break and complete the comeback. Loose ball in, and yes, they get the call in their favour. Bargarh have the throw. Through the middle. A chipped pass, but the striker was in an offside position and didn't interfere with the play, allowing the keeper to claim it. Header well won by the striker. Koraput have a chance to raid on the flank, a rare attack. What will they do out of it? Passing through the centre of the pitch. A challenge coming in, but Koraput lose the ball out again and Bargarh can counter. An unnecessary long ball ending the attack. There goes a long throw in from the Koraput goalkeeper, but they can't keep the attack sustained. Play on, says the referee. Winger Harris, the defender, into mistake. It's a foul. Is it inside or outside? He points a free kick just outside the box, says the referee. Super burst of pace from Koraput winger, getting in behind the defender. He claims that it was inside, but the eagle-eyed referee just awards a free kick. A yard outside the box, perhaps. Koraput have a gift now. What can they do with it? 4 men in the box for them. Bargarh are going for zonal. They're just leaving the men freely. Goalkeeper trying to set up his wall. It's a very acute angle for getting a shot in. But he absolutely wants no chances over there. Taken shortly, edge of the box. The cross being launched in. It's a very good idea. Hits the crossbar. Superb idea there from Koraput. From the training ground routine. It's a fine header. Did the goalkeeper get his fingertips to it? Free kick taken to the edge of the box. Cross launched in. Koraput must be very disappointed that they didn't take the lead this time. It was a great save, and now they have a corner. And out swinging one on the right foot. Flick on one by the defender, but it goes out for a goal kick. A good end to the half by Koraput. Yes, they've been on the back foot for the majority, but it just won't count for it. A strong counter started, followed by a corner and a free kick. Now can they take this momentum for the next couple of minutes and get the winning goal? Remember, as it's level, Koraput definitely need that goal. Head won by the defender there. And now the striker latching onto it, a tight angle. Defender running it around the corner, runs it out of play. Coming in from the Bidanasi ground, Bolangir and Jarsuguda are all square as well at 1-1. With goals from Saurav, Ranjan and Nirmal Mahanandia. Another challenging ball. Defense has to deal with it. And they do. Intense press coming in. The defender lucky that he gets stuck on the ball and not lose it out to Koraput's forward press. Another aimless ball long towards Koraput. Koraput have definitely been so much aggressive in the past 5 minutes. Trying to extract errors out of the back line of their opposition. Getting long balls in there, asking questions. Here is another example. Away from the press. Now Bargarh on the ball. Down the flank. Held well, and the overlapping run is a good one, but the defender is alert and kicks it out. We enter the injury time of the first half. Is there going to be any late drama? Throw in taken quickly and the cross goes in. On the edge of the box there is the striker who wins the duel. But the second ball goes away from him. Takes it on the half turn. To the center of the pitch. Scope for a shot. Number 6 trying to cut in. But an active defender harries it away. Koraput have options, pouring 40s forward on the break. There goes a long pass with the right foot. It just doesn't get the curl and makes its way safely to the goalkeeper. 1 minute in the injury time. How long does the referee allow it to go? Koraput intercept and win it. Now, a bad touch from the number 8 loses them the ball, but are lucky to have it back again. Come under pressure from 2 challengers, exchanging the passes on the flank, but the ball just heads out. Referee says it's a throwing and nothing more. Both sets of players must make sure that their concentration levels won't drop in the late stages of the first half. A slip there, but he has recovered well. On the left wing, has a free man, uses him, trying to hook the cross in, but waits for it. Goes central. 2-man press coming from Koraput. And the striker joining in on the press as well. Challenges flying in everywhere. Under pressure, ball is hoofed straight to the goalkeeper. Koraput. Can they attack one final time before the break? Holds the ball, hits it into the body of the opposition player. A poor giveaway, met with a long clearance unnecessarily to the goalkeeper. Bargarh are just hoofing every time they get on the ball to the opposition goalkeeper. They just want the half to end. A long pass down the flank just goes out of play. And the referee brings the half to an end. An exciting half of football, both the sides all square at 1-1 at the OTM ground in the Group B encounter between Bargarh and Koraput. Prashanta Srihari scored on a flowing counter in the 16th minute for Koraput against the run of the play, and Francis Lakra took advantage from a long free kick and stabbed the equalizer home. The lead didn't last for long, and as things stand, Bargarh are going through to the next round as the group winners. Koraput know their mission and must come out all guns blazing in the second half. Join us on the other side of the break as we bring the second half to you from OTM ground.
ଉଭୟ ଦଳ ବେଶ ଭଲ ଖେଳ ପ୍ରଦର୍ଶନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି।
Here comes the halftime trivia. Bargarh, as expected, dominated the possession, but they've been very miserly in front of goal. As a keeper of Koraput was very active off his line. Of the higher free kicks they've got, they've made one count as they found their equalizer from one. Meanwhile, Koraput also had a terrific free kick there. A short free kick taken to the edge of the box, cross swung in. They were very unfortunate not to take the lead as the goalkeeper produced a magical save, tipping it onto the crossbar. And as a result, we're stuck at 1-1 at the halftime.
जुगल बाबू मैच कमिशनर से मध्यांतर जमी इंट्रोडक्शन हम हाँ प्लीज अरेंज कोरापुट एवं बरगढ़ खेलाड़ी बेस भल खेलुंट उभयों सपर्क में 1-1 गोल खेलाड़ी मान सहित परिचित हे सबुदिन परी विगत दिन श्रेष्ठ फुटबलर एवं पावर संतोष चयनकर्ता नरेंद्र कुमार साहू सहित मानस रंजन सामल प्रभाकर वर्धन एवं स्थानीय पुरातन फुटबॉल खिलाड़ी अभय कुमार साहू आज प्रिलिमिनारी लीग रे कोरापुट बनाम बरगढ़ उभय दल सुंदर खेल प्रदर्शन करुँच उभय गोटे गोटे गोल देइछंती आमे देखिबा सेकेंड हाफ रे अधिका उन्नत धरण खेल प्रदर्शन होब खेलाड़ी मान सहित परिचित होबे विगत दिन स्टार फुटबॉलर बिहार तरफ संतोष भी खेली ओडिशा तरफ संतोष भी खेली ओडिशार कैप्टेन होता ओटीएम पड़िया बहु जातीय स्तर खेला सृष्टि कर सम्मानचित नरेंद्र कुमार साहू बर्तमान फाओ तरफ खेलाड़ी चयनकर्ता भाव उपस्थित अच्छा सहित सेपरी स्टार फुटबॉलर मानस रंजन सामल प्रभाकर वर्धन एवं स्थानीय जातीय स्तरीय फुटबॉलर ଅଭୟ କୁମାର
Welcome
ସାହୁ
back to the second half of the Group B fixture between Bargarh and Koraput. Both the sides gather around for a photo with the dignitaries and a meet and greet with the dignitaries.
ଖେଳାଳିମାନେ ଟିକେ କରତାଳ ଦେଇ ସ୍ୱାଗତ କର। ବିଗତ ଦିନରେ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ଷ୍ଟାର ଫୁଟବଲର ନରେନ୍ଦ୍ର କୁମାର ସାହୁ, ମାନସ ରଞ୍ଜନ ସାମଲ, ପ୍ରଭାକର ବର୍ଦ୍ଧନ, ଅଭୟ କୁମାର ସାହୁ ଯୁଗଳଙ୍କୁ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ। ଏ ଖରାରେ ବହୁ କଷ୍ଟ ସହିକିରି ଖେଳକୁ ସୁପରିଚାଳନା କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆମ ଏ ଖେଳ ପଡ଼ିଆଟା ମଧ୍ୟ ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଏକତରଫା କେହି ଜିତିନି। 2-1 1-1 ଏମିତି ଚାଲିଛି। ଭଲ ଖେଳ ପ୍ରଦର୍ଶନ ଏଠି ହେଉଛି। ଖେଳାଳିମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ବୋଧେ ଏହି ପଡ଼ିଆଟି ବେଶ ଉପଯୋଗୀ। କୋଟିଏମ୍ ପଡ଼ିଆର ସାହାଣୀ କପର ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଆୟୋଜକ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ଅଶୋକ କୁମାର ସାହୁ, ଟୁଲୁ ବାବୁ ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କର ସାଥୀମାନେ। नरेंद्र कुमार साहू, मानस रंजन सामल, प्रभाकर वर्धन उभय फरवर्ड खेलाड़ी नरी बाबूंकर अनेक गोल हुए लेफ्ट लेग रे लेफ्टिस्ट।
Welcome back, and before the second half, we see a substitution for Koraput. Halftime substitutions, the one way for the coach to get their word into the ears of the new player and have a tactical or a definitive impact on the game. Both the sides are ready, and Koraput are kicking off. Attacking from left to right in all yellow is Koraput, and attacking from right to left in the famed white and black are Bargarh. Loose ball picked up by Koraput, but there is some infringement. The referee awards a foul to Bargarh. Free kick launched long into the opposition box by the goalkeeper of Bargarh. Silkily keeping the ball, finding support centrally. And a searching pass, well controlled, shot from the edge of the box, deflected, and the ball being ping-ponged in the box. On the turn, spilled by the goalkeeper first time, but he gets it second time. First shot on target in the second half from Bargarh. On the break, Koraput on the right flank, having support, but they go central again, trying to play out slowly. A lovely pass on the left foot, out wide. Inches and pressure from the defender, conceding a foul in the process. Koraput have a good free kick on the flank. They could try to curl one in towards the goal. And in swinging goal and swinging free kick, lofted towards the centre backs, who clear it easily. Pressure coming in there. Is it a foul? And yes, it is. Too much aggression shown from the midfielder who was pressing the defender out wide. Referee asking them to calm the things down and keeps the card to himself as he doesn't book the offender just yet. Free kick being cleared away easily by Koraput defense, who play passes amongst themselves before breaking successfully into their opposition half. A chipped ball through the middle finds its way to the goalkeeper. Bargarh losing a scrappy duel in the middle of the pitch. Koraput come away with it luckily. Ball being knocked and played long into the center. Couple of loose touches and headers in the middle. On the flank, good control shown there by Bargarh's attacker, whose pass into the center is intercepted by the defender. A long curling ball kept in play. Bargarh on the offense. Well worked in tandem by Koraput's defense. Koraput's number 10. Trying an outside of the foot pass. Trying to split the defense from the middle. Almost got it to perfection before the centre backs cut his pass out. It's given time on the ball, but this time it's a poor pass. And the counter press coming in really well from Koraput, winning the ball back. Number 9, flicking it and keeping it in play. Striker trying to make life hard for the goalkeeper, but it's a regular claim at the end. Good shot of a man-on coming from his teammate. Effective communication, speaking with your back line is key. And on the right flank, a lovely touch to the center of the goal, but there is a defender actively reading the situation and getting the ball out of play. Down the right flank, long hopeful ball going nowhere but for a goal kick. An ambitious attempt trying to put a hero cross into the box, hoping for it to land on someone's head, but it just doesn't click for the midfielder. Koraput giving the possession away unnecessarily. Another long ball making its way. Koraput's defense on the ball. In a tight situation, forced to kick it out of play. Good interception from the defenders. Riskily trying to play out from the back and losing the ball. Number 14 of Bargarh. It's a bad pass, and now they can be exposed on the counter. It's a 2v1 situation. Goalkeeper coming out and slides brilliantly. Has he used his arm? Yes, he has. And it's going to be a red card. It's a direct red card. It's a sending off. Bargarh are down to 10 men, and it's the goalkeeper who is off. A superb through ball, a superb break from Koraput. The goalkeeper came out. He slid in with full force. But it's unfortunate that his arm was used to stop the ball.
Fine judgment.
And the referee is not going to change his mind. It's a red card, and the number 1 of Bargarh has to go off. They're down to 10 men for 40 minutes. And they have to sacrifice an outfielder to get a goalkeeper. The dejected goalkeeper doesn't want to leave the field. He's just trying to claim that he came for the ball. He might have come for the ball, but his arm was used to stop the ball and stop the attacker clean through on goal. The appeals just won't have an impact. The referee is not going to change his mind. And off goes the goalkeeper, the number 1 of Bargarh. A major turning point in the match. This is what happens when you break clinically. A superb weighted through ball. Goalkeeper had to come out. He slid in. The players are still trying to prove the case. Yes, he did slide in, but his arm was used to stop the ball. Just not acceptable. The players are trying to make a case. Was he the last man? Was there no defender beyond him? You can always debate these decisions. This reminds us of an incident from the Premier League clash between Liverpool and Newcastle, where Nick Pope used his arm to keep the ball away from Mo Salah. Was this a clear red? We will never know, but the referee has taken his decision. It's a red according to the book, but on the field also the referee has taken his decision. Siddhanta Padan of Bargarh is off, and the coach has to decide which outfielder he will sacrifice to bring in a goalkeeper. This will certainly change the game plans of both the teams now. Bargarh need this draw. Can they get the winner with 10 men? Can they hold on to the scoreline for 10 men? Meanwhile, Koraput handed their biggest lifeline. Getting a winner against a 10-man team must not be hard. 1 goal was needed for them to go through in the second half, but now they know 1 goal against a 10-man. Bargarh are taking all the time in the world to get their backup goalkeeper ready. And they're about to sacrifice an outfielder. Their coach must be desperate. There we have the backup goalkeeper. Imagine the pressure on him right now. His team's future in the tournament depends on him, on how invincible he'd be for the next 40 minutes or so. Don't forget, this is a free kick in a very good situation for Koraput as well. "35 minutes and a good chunk of added time. 1 goal is all they need. And for the 10 men of Bargarh, they know their task. Do whatever they have to do, put their bodies on the line. Now we have a free kick coming up here. A clever free kick, but the ball does their job perfectly. They don't flinch. Bargarh now emerge on the first attack after being down to 10. Long hopeful ball. The winger shows incredible pace. The goalkeeper comes out again. At this time, he makes sure that he doesn't use his arm and he puts it to himself as he heads the ball away. Both the goalkeepers dancing their way out. So many clearances and sweeps up the field. But one ill-fated one. Koraput winning the ball back. Go long. The referee stops the play and it's a yellow card for kicking the ball away in frustration. A red and yellow in quick succession after going through no bookings in the first half. Koraput's players have their eyes lit up, looking at the opportunity now. Expect very little resistance in the midfield from Bargarh. It's a confident claim by the new goalkeeper who was just on the pitch. Imagine the nerves on him right now. His every action will be scrutinized. His team's future depends on what he does in the next 40 minutes. Bargarh will just be happy with it. Kick the ball upfield every time, as far away from the play as you can. They have no men in attack on the flank. They have only one striker. Just win the ball and hoof it up the field. Waste as much time as you can. Koraput slowing the game down. Another long ball this time. A confident shout coming from the goalkeeper to claim the ball. Look at the shenanigans from the goalkeeper going down in a dramatic fashion. The players taking it to the note of the referee again. It's a fine goal kick as well, keeping the striker through on goal. But a defensive clearance is picked up by the goalkeeper. Expect a barrage of long balls from Koraput. They know that their opposition is a man shot. Every time they get the ball, go long. Win the first balls, win the second balls. Put some pressure on the 10 men. They will definitely buckle is what they might be thinking. Ball loosely given away. Bargarh have put 5 at the back, 3 centre backs and 2 full backs is the way they are going to defend right now. Rash challenge from the attacker. Going for the aerial ball and swiping through his man on the floor. Is there an arm? Yes, there is. Referee awards a free kick to Bargarh. No clear advantage taken of the 10 men of their opposition by Koraput till now. But they will slowly increase the pace of their attacks. Free kick launched. Good control shown by the attacker. Still Bargarh on the ball. Down the middle. Ball scooped out of the right flank. Can they find the right cross in? They have bodies in the middle. Lobbed. A bit directionless as it sails out for a goal kick. Koraput are quick to take it. They don't want to waste any time as we hit the hour mark. 30 minutes of normal time to play. It looks like the next goal will decide this contest. Who are going to get it? The defenders have all of the green space to themselves. But the one pass he picks is straight to an opposition player. This is very poor pass. Meanwhile, Koraput can't be complacent that they're just playing against 10 men because 10 men can often punish you on the counter if you're not alert. Bargarh. Another claim for the goalkeeper. So many balls have sailed through straightly, safely to the goalkeepers, but there was only one ball bouncing around, dangling in dangerous areas, where the goalkeeper of Bargarh came out to clear, but was unfortunate to use his hand and get sent off for it. Odd pressure coming in from Bargarh. And it's a good pressure as they win the ball. And they get support down the flank. Fullback assures himself physically and wins the duel. Bargarh are putting really good pressure with 10 men. But the final pass just was a bit of a letdown. The number 9 of Koraput dropping in deep to connect play. After going down to 10, Bargarh have been actually more aggressive than they were with 11 men. They know that they can't drop into a defensive shell and Koraput punch them against the wall. It's actually a good tactical switch from Bargarh. Just press them in the high areas if possible. Loose ball in the middle, well plucked out of Sky. Long ball being chased by the defenders. Bargarh have been very impressive after being down to 10. Win the ball back again. Superb football this. Clever passing, clever pressing, intelligent dribbling. All their choices have been top notch in the last 5 or 6 minutes. They have a player down near the center circle of the pitch, Bargarh. They will definitely seek medical attention. Now then, the referee has advised Bargarh's player to be taken off the pitch for treatment. They're temporarily down to 9 men. They must be hoping that the injured player gets on as soon as possible because Koraput only have to go through 9 players now to find their winner. And they start their attack from the back. They're showing the urgency right now before the 10th man comes on the field. Pass well received between the lines on the spin. Fullback comes out to meet him strongly. This is where the shortage of a man can be felt. Koraput have a free man in the midfield, but they go long and the defender kicks it clear. Confusion there amongst the players whether is it a corner or is it a throw in. A corner is what it is, despite the appeals of Bargarh's players. An outswinging corner. It's a good delivery into the box. On the edge of the box, Koraput have it. The player goes for shot from outside and it's a poor effort. Horribly miscues it as it goes well wide of the post. Decent kick from the back, but they can't prevent it from going out for a goal, for a throw in. Bargarh marshal their midfield well again as they win the ball back and clear it. If they do keep the game at the same level, they go through, remember. And they must be proud of what they have done because keeping the clean sheet with 10 men for 40 minutes of the game is a very difficult task. It's a cheap giveaway out there, and Koraput, the striker comes from an offside position. Promising attack broken down due to the offside offense. There is only one instruction for them on every free kick: go long and hope that someone can make it stick up front. And the winger does make it stick up front. What's it going to be? It's going to be a corner for Bargarh. That's a superb result for them. From a deep free kick in their own half, winning a corner up the pitch, wasting more time in the process. The question is, how many bodies will they commit for this corner? Because they must have enough bodies to stop the breaks. And they do take a short corner. It's a foul. Maybe it was taken from an improper position. Yes, it is. And they are forced to take the corner again. They have given away what their original intention was. No more short corners, we believe. Forced to go long now. They have 3 in the box compared to Koraput's 6. A low kick this time, cleared away by the defense. Koraput, can they break clinically? They have runners everywhere on the field. The pass has to be a right one, and it is a good one. On the left flank, through the center, but Bargarh, centre back, comes barging out to clear his area, but doesn't get it away. The shot is a poor one. From 35 yards out, trying to be the hero. Goes for goal. Just doesn't catch it at all. No timing, no placement. And it goes out for a goal kick. It was a promising break, but they were too slow to capitalize on it. Goalkeeper this time letting his centre back take the goal kick for him. But that won't change the result as they gave away the possession to Koraput. The tall physical centre back, you don't expect him to be outmaneuvered so easily. And he shields the ball out for a goal kick. I've got to say, full credit to Bargarh for the way they defended. It's been 15 minutes since they got a red card, and they're yet to see a proper attack faced. And they'll be hoping that they could replicate it for the next 20 minutes or so. A searching ball cut out in the middle. Koraput have the ball pinched off them. They have been sloppy. In the first half, they didn't enjoy much of the ball. They played on the break, but now they're given the ball. You expect the 10 men to be dominated fully. And Koraput aren't doing it sufficiently, aren't doing it well enough. They're missing a calm head, connecting the defense to attack, making good passes in the midfield. How quickly can they pick the lock now? Just take the game slowly. Don't go long every time. This is what we meant. Another strong ball overhit. And this time, the new substitute goalkeeper comes out rushing as well. The coaches are encouraging their keepers to do what they do best. Despite being a man down, despite the last goalkeeper getting a red for one such act, they're not afraid to do it yet again to protect their area. This is the regions where they have to take advantage. Another poor pass this time from Koraput. Not able to find that one run behind the defense, that one through ball which splits the defense wide open. When they do find the pass, the ball is not sticking to their feet. Bargarh on the counter. One long pass. There is the defender ahead of on the right side of the striker. He just guides the ball to his goalkeeper. Superb duel that between the striker and the defender. Defender coming out on top better due to a good starting position. Teasing his men, riding through a couple of challenges, releasing the through ball, but deflected on its way. The number 9 trying to curl one ball in, just couldn't find it. Nimble passes out to the flank, on the edge of the box. Can he get the cross? And he goes for goal. Straight down the goalkeeper's throat. It was a shot, was it? He definitely tell it was an attempted cross, but we think that it's shot on target. That's comfortably saved by the substitute goalkeeper. Koraput in full control of the game right now. They are the team with the majority of the possession in the second half. Can they make good use of it? Number 9, physically bullied off the ball. Right back of Koraput. Going on the overlap for his winger, who won't find him, who tries to dribble in field. But they have the ball on the center. Out on the left flank now. The cross goes in first time. Straight to the goalkeeper. It's just not happening for them. They're missing that final pass. Koraput got their goal on the counter, but now they have to be on the front foot and find the goal because they won't be countering much. As Bargarh have settled into a defensive shell, not allowing any spaces in behind them. Bargarh with a throw in enemy territory. Trying to hold on to the ball, it just isn't possible. Koraput come away with it. Switch to the flank. There goes the long diagonal. It's a teasing one. The defender has to clear it. He has to make a decision. He's being hurried by the winger. It's done brilliantly to shield it out for a goal kick. Good screening, good game reading from the defender. He knew that there was a man coming. He put himself between the ball and the man and made sure that it goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick well kept in by Bargarh. Exchanging passes, a heavy touch, robbed of possession. Koraput, a small opening, and they get it. Number 9 on the flank, trying to cut in. Inside the box, can he find the cross? He doesn't. And he wants a foul. Goes in heavily on the defender. And the defender is down in pain. We get medical attention and a free kick for Bargarh. Couple of loose touches from the number 9 of Koraput trying to steady himself to get the cross in, but he just can't find it right enough. And goes hard on the defender. It's a booking for dissent for the number 8 of Koraput. The referee is not shy to book players anymore once he has done it. It's the third card of the game being issued. Koraput's number 8 tried to show his dissent and gets his name taken on the book. Remember, there have been a lot of stoppages in the second half. We'll have a good chunk of injury time. The play will definitely go on now. It's a question of how quickly the defender will be up to it. Free kick straight out of play from the back.
ଦୁଇ ଦଳ ବହୁତ ସତର୍କତାର ସହିତ ଖେଳୁଛନ୍ତି।
With the centre back of Koraput. Nimble pass received, and on the turn a pass being hit to the striker, but well cleared by Bargarh. It's Chandra Muduli who's been booked earlier, the number 8 of Koraput, for dissent. Fine ball down the flank. Sliding tackle, he has given away space unnecessarily, spinning out to the touchline, cutting back in, but there is an active centre back who clears it out, but not cleared yet. On the flank, on the edge of the box, going for goal. It's a rash attempt. Should have been a better one. Koraput knocking on the door vigorously. How long can Bargarh hold on to this lead? Their long goal kicks from back and a good one. And now inside the box. Centre back with a rash clearance. It's lucky to see it sail out for a corner. Koraput are nearly there. They're pressing so hard for the go-ahead goal because they know that this goal will surely be to take them to the next stage and win the game for them. And in swinging corner. That's a low ball into the middle. The player is down in pain. He's wanting a penalty, but the referee says nothing doing. Bargarh cleared it successfully. But truth be said, there was a poor corner kick from Koraput. Raised boot. They have a free kick now. Bargarh needs to stay calm. For a better part of 15 minutes, they have been superb after the red card, but in the last 5 to 10 minutes, they completely surrendered the possession, not pressing them, giving the ball away cheaply. Free kick goes in now from Koraput, their goalkeeper. How good has this guy been? After coming on, he has made a rush clearance off the line, few comfortable catches, commanded his area well. For a substitute goalkeeper, it's been a brilliant performance. Riding away from the challenge. Lays it back. Centre back does well to shield it back, but there is still some risk. Appeals for a foul or an offside. They do get it in their favour. Bargarh have a chance to go long again. It's another yellow card. It's a second yellow card. There is a sending off. Could you believe it? In a dramatic fashion, what is this for? Koraput are down to 10 as well. What is happening at the OTM ground? Both sets of players losing their heads. Now imagine the shocker, imagine the twist, imagine the drama in the final 10 minutes. Gentlemen and ladies, we're going to have a game of 10v10 after 80 minutes. As Koraput's player gets sent off for a second bookable offence. Now suddenly, you feel that Bargarh are the favourites right now. Because they've fared better against 10 men, and now they are going to play against 10 men. It's Subhash Pujari of Koraput who has been sent off for a second yellow card. Koraput, just when they are getting closer to their goal, make it all an uphill task for them with an unnecessary sending off. Bargarh will play with renewed energy for the 10 minutes. You must surely ask, where are the substitutions? The coaches are still not using their wild cards. There comes the renewed press from Bargarh. The referee finally sees enough and stops the play toward a free kick. I think this will be the right time for the coaches to make substitutions, to take advantage of tired legs. A deep throw in behind, the striker peeling away to the wing to win the ball. Play to the middle. There's a huge seizable gap between the centre backs of Koraput. They haven't adjusted being down to 10 men yet. They need to do it quickly. Good press coming in from Bargarh. Going through the middle. Striker through on goal, but the defender imposes himself physically. That was half a chance there. Fine through ball down the centre. A heavy first touch from the striker. Took the ball away from him. Gave the defender enough time to recover. Final 10 minutes of the game. What's it going to be? How many twists do we still have in this game? If Koraput crash out of the tournament, they only have themselves to blame thus far. In the first game, they missed the penalty, and in the second, they have a good part of 20 minutes against 10 men. They failed to do anything and themselves got down to 10 men. Have 10 minutes to salvage something. Can they do it? Hooked away by the defender. But on the right flank, they have a free man. That's a heavy ball. Bouncing and the cross is a poor one. Rolling away on the ground, hoping to get something from the referee. And the referee calls for medical attention. The pass into him was a poor one. He could do nothing but send the ball out of play with a tame cross. It's going to be a long goal kick again, giving away possession to Koraput. Oh, hit for no reason. But happy to see the ball in play. Bargarh's brilliant press winning the ball for them in the midfield. Can they go on counter? Striker giving up initially, but renews it with a renewed interest, forcing the defender to challenge it. Has the ball gone out? Yes, it did. I don't understand why he gave up. He could have made ground initially, but realized it later and tried to go for it. But by the time the ball rolled out of play, this is where the tired legs kick in. Why is the coach not making substitutions yet? Food for thought. Koraput patiently building up play on the flank, loading for a cross, but there is no one in the middle to make good use of it. Edge of the box, right-footed cross going in. There were no strikers nearby to attack it. Another attack comes to a disappointing end for Koraput. They were in a truly dominant spell of possession 10 to 15 minutes ago before the red card set them back. And now Bargarh are the favourite to see these 5 minutes out without conceding a goal and go through to the next round of the tournament. Koraput finding a free man to find the pass. With a through ball into the box. There is the defender. And some good effort, good footwork there to get out of a tight space and dribble down the green grass. He asked for him. This is very good patient play coming from Bargarh. Koraput won the ball back without putting actual effort in. And now, the right winger curls the cross in. Well taken down on his chest. He was offside in the process. It's a good effort on goal. The idea was right, but the technique wasn't so. Anyways, it wouldn't have mattered because the referee has called for an offside offence. Koraput under pressure from the defender. The attacker concedes a foul. A long free kick, giving the possession to Bargarh. While dribble there, trying to find the crossfield pass. The pass being intercepted and Koraput are on the ball back. Challenge to keep it in, and he does keep it in. Still stays in play. The referee says it just peeled out of play for a bit. Bargarh have settled into a defensive shape. Koraput are showing all the urgency, trying to get the winner. That's a bad pass there, giving the possession away. They have time and men inside their own box. 360 to come away with the ball and a fine dribble at the end of it. Koraput snatched the possession. Searching long ball. Goalkeeper is called into play yet again. He makes a safe climb and goes down to ground. Abhinash Munda, meanwhile, has found the winner for Jharsuguda. They're set to take 3 points against Bolangir in the dying stages of the game, barring a late twist. Final minute of normal time. It's now or never. We're getting there. We're getting to the now or never stage for Koraput. Pass not being controlled in the middle. Rolls away to the defender who clears it. A good give and go between the number 9 and number 7. Searching ball into the box, cut away easily. Goalkeeper coming out and finding his defender. Possession given straight to Bargarh. Can they counter? One last chance clinically. The winger is outpaced by the defender over there, who keeps it in successfully. Koraput wastes no time in trying to get forward. We reach the 90-minute mark. Now what is the amount of injury time we're going to get? It's at the referee's discretion. Remember, Koraput need a goal. Superb long ball. Well kept in control inside the box. He's trying to get there. Appealing for a penalty, but the goalkeeper is active. Rolls into the edge of the box before claiming it. Is still not claiming it. He finally does it. He'll take his time on the ball. It's a superb challenge from the defender. It's a great challenge. He had to be there to stop the striker from having a shot. Goalkeeper coming into the midfielder-like position. Bargarh are nearly there. Can they hold on for a couple more minutes? They've done so well for the majority of the second half. And that guy deserves so much of the credit. Coming on as a substitute goalkeeper, being at the heart of everything. It's a rash kick out. Koraput pressing and winning the ball again. But out comes the goalkeeper. is just teasing them now. Going long once again. How much time do we have? Koraput must feel sorry for themselves for not being able to take advantage of 10-man Bargarh. Goalkeeper flicking it stylishly, but the striker intercepts and it's a goal-bound effort. It goes out for a goal kick. They're just playing very casually around their own box. Show the urgency. Get forward. Don't forget we're having a game of 10v10. Both sides are down to 10 men after 2 red cards in the second half. A fine dummy there to get away from his man. Koraput's final few chances. They can't waste it definitely now. Number 8 in space. Can he get the shot away? Now will he be the hero? It's a good save from the goalkeeper. The ball is still in play. The defender coming out to claim it. It's a superb shot from outside the box, dipping just far, and the goalkeeper had his near post covered. Just it out safely. He's a definite contender for man of the match. The referee asking him to take the goal kick quickly. What a performance this has been after coming on as a substitute goalkeeper. Koraput are on the back or on the ball yet again in a flash. Riding through the midfield without challenges, laying it off. And number 9, will he go for goal? Goes into the box, edge of the box. He needs to find a cross in. The cross goes in, missed away by everyone. On the left hand flank. Needs the layoff, he gets the layoff, but there is a man trying to pressurize him. Bargarh do brilliantly to win the ball off. Koraput showing some great urgency, but the pass out is a poor one. Bargarh can break clinically now. It's 1v2. They don't want to attack, they just want to keep the ball. Going long. The striker gets there ahead of the defender. He's going to the corner flag. The last thing you'd expect them to do is give it away cheaply. Koraput now in the danger zone. It's almost over for them. Do you have an injury concern? It's a cramp. It's a cramp and the player is going to be stretched off if he can't take any further part. But the referee is not going to allow any time to be wasted as we are 5 minutes deep into the injury time. Koraput stuck at one end of the pitch. They're getting too desperate. The referee is checking his watch. It's at his mercy. One pass, one kick of the ball will change their fortunes. Can they get it? Through the center, trying to find a piercing ball through. They're still unable to get the winner. One goal could have sent them through. But the story of the previous game comes back to haunt them. Again, 2 goals in the first half. Nothing much of note in the second half except the red cards. Bargarh deservedly put on a dogged defensive display and are going through to the next round of the tournament. What a clash this has been. Francis Lakra cancelling out Prashanta Srihari's opener. And he will be the hero to take his side to the next round of the tournament.
ଆସନ୍ତା କାଲିର ଖେଳ କେଉଁଝର ରାୟଗଡ଼ା ଆସନ୍ତା କାଲିର ଖେଳ କେଉଁଝର ଏବଂ ରାୟଗଡ଼ା ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଅନୁଷ୍ଠିତ ହେବ.
Koraput have completely taken the domination of the ball in the second half as the possession pendulum swung in their favor. In the last few minutes, they peppered their opposition's goal with shots, but none were precise enough to beat the goalkeeper. They have to feel sad for themselves. maybe 10 minutes from time, the red card they got it was the turning point because they were getting really close to the winner, but there was a red card and the game dropped completely into Bargarh's favor, who have been brilliant in the second half with the defensive structure. And we say goodbye to you from the OTM ground as we summarize the game for you once again. Bargarh and Koraput played out a 1-1 draw in the Group B fixture of the Sahani Cup at the OTM ground, and it's Bargarh who go through to the next round as the group winners from Group B. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back shortly and bringing more quality Indian football action to you. This is your host signing off.